So check this out, guys. I don't understand why Tiwa Savage ex-husband is trying to make a case for Naira Marley, Zinoleesky, and Sam Larry. In fact, let's talk about Naira Marley and Zinoleesky. I don't understand why T Blaze is trying to make a case for them. Well, he decided to open his mouth recently and he said, too young, too talented to throw under the bus of cancel culture. For those of you who know the meaning of cancel culture, you know whenever any artist is not going in line with whatever the public want, maybe based on lies or sometimes true, the public, the media, everybody just go engage that person, and before you know it, they stop playing his music. Everybody will just hate him or something like that. It has happened to many artists, like it almost happened to Chris Brown with the Rihanna case, and not just only that, happened to Kanye West. Of course, Kanye West is currently still battling that as we speak. He continued, he said, one of the best writers of the new age, guilty by association is not deliberate crime to me. Guilty by association is not a deliberate crime to you. Who told you that Naira Marley is guilty by association? Naira Marley is the head of Malians. So which should be association? So he also said, I pray people forgive Naira Marley of his shortcomings, and I hope God gives him a second chance to attain his blessing as a bona fide leader and influencer. Leader and influencer. The only thing that Amali have succeeded influencing to the youth is to not quit Smoky Igbo, to continue Smoky Igbo and not use belt. These are the only two things known about Naira Marley when it comes to his influence. Go and check all Malians. All Malians will tell you they don't use belt and they smoke Igbo. So if you are calling someone a bona fide leader and influencer, which I agree is a leader and influencer to certain persons, but all those things are distractions to our Nigeria youth. It doesn't make us focus. That is why it's very, very close with the NDLEA, because they know that Naira Marley is a distraction. So they have to push him up front to distract the youth. During the answers, Naira Marley no join hand now. During so many things, Naira Marley no join hand. He never fight for youth one day. So why you not say nobody should cancel him? That is guilty by association. Guilty by association? You forgot? Guilty by association that Naira Marley is the head of Malians? Well, let's continue. He also said, just yesterday when someone and their mama was a glorified Malian, Naira believed and invested in Imole's talent when none of the after-death advocates of love did. May our Creator bless us where we lack knowledge and wisdom. You said Malian invested in Mobad when none of those people who are shouting now carry Malian on their head. When none of them saw Malian, saw Mobad, but Naira Marley saw Mobad and invested in it. Good and fine. Investing in someone doesn't also necessarily mean that you should end that person's life, that all contribute to that person's downfall. So make it make sense. So because Naira Marley invested on Mobad, does that also give him the right to feel entitled to that boy's day-to-day life, to that boy's life? So make it make sense, T-Blaze. Does that also mean that Mobad will be a slave to Naira Marley all his life? So because your boss assisted you, so that automatically means you must give your life to your boss. So, T-Bliss, what are you saying? What are you saying? There is no wisdom. There is no wisdom at all in this write-up. Well, let's continue with Zinoleesky and just see what he said about Zinoleesky. He said, may God bless Imole's soul. I respect the wisdom nugget you share with me, Big Brewski. But gracefully stand on not canceling Zino. I will rather be there for him to educate him on becoming a better person because we are all work in progress. The new generation need us. Love, respect, empathy to humanity and take care of your family is the only is the only value. So now you are saying that you are going to teach Zinoleesky, that you are going to encourage, educate with love, empathy, and sympathy to humanity. Don't also forget that Mobad also needed humanity then, also needed empathy from Naira Marley, from Zinoleesky, and Sam Larry then. And now you are coming up to give empathy for those people who are currently alive. When Mobad was posting stuff, videos online, crying, why didn't you start from there? Why didn't you start from there by educating Zinoleesky, by reaching out to Mobad and advising Mobad, and also reaching out to Naira Marley that you now say they shouldn't cancel, and also advise him as well, and the Sam Larry and all of them, the Malian family? Why didn't you? Because the videos were all over there when Mobad was crying and was being beaten. There are some videos. Why didn't you reach out? Now one party is gone. Now the other one, my brother, you dey yarn okpata. You don't know what you dey talk. You dey talk rubbish. Rubbish. You just post this thing based on saying maybe you are close to them and you might need one or two things from them. Nothing else you're going to speak to me. Come on, man. You keep quiet there. If you don't know what to write, you don't go write anything at all. Well, let me know exactly how you feel, guys. And well, let's talk another thing before I end this video. Let's talk about what DJ Switch talked about Pastor Adeboye. Of course, you know this is a general problem. General problem from our leaders, pastors, imam, and some rich men who are eating from the government, indirectly and directly. Well, according to DJ, who is currently not in Nigeria, she said Pastor Adeboye constantly urging Nigerians to pray for Nigeria, but rarely called out the cause of Nigerians' woes. Rather, calls them out for a failure to serve. The Jesus you worship served and called out corruption point blank. Some of you now go say, touch not my anointed. Anointing we know they anoint. Well, I understand where DJ Switch is coming from, but pastors are striving here in Nigeria because of one thing. Because they are indirectly for the government. If those CAN and all those well-established men of God decided to speak against the government, like constantly calling out the government, I bet you, do you want the federal government to establish tax? Do you want federal government to be taxing them? Don't you know church funds are like free funds? They can use it to buy private jet, no tax, nothing. Free funds. So, you want me the government vex bring tax to church? Well, you should understand now. Nobody wants to suffer for Nigeria problem. So the only thing they will tell you is to pray. Because they believe God will provide a solution when the solution is already there. I understand where this DJ is coming from. But she shouldn't expect it from these pastors in Nigeria. Never. Don't ever expect it. Lie. Then someone responded, you expect him to curse the country like you? No negative vibe here, oh, carry. You bad luck. Your bad luck, they where you did. Then she said, I expect him to curse the people that have plugged Nigeria into a deep poverty, corruption, lawlessness, backwardness, thuggery, terrorism, and suffering. Many Nigerians are experiencing, but because your brain is the size of a lint, I understand that you can only think in strained. Maybe spend some time, do some light reading to enhance your cognitive skills. Only then you can begin to grasp the concept that a knife can either be a tool or a weapon. It all depends on who is handling it. Happy Independence Day. So this message was brought out yesterday, but of course, in this Nigeria, people will be there to always tackle you. Even if you are going to the speaking the truth, people will be there to always talk the other side. That is just how it is. That is life. So, guys, let me know exactly how you feel about what we discuss, and have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Bye.